So where do you want to go today? And more importantly, where does the person who's taking the e-learning that you're creating need to go with the content that you're working on here? Let's look today at some simple ways to set direction in e-learning. Now, have you ever started an e-learning course off with a slide like this? We've all been told that it's really important to tell the learner the specific learning objectives of the program, but this is probably not the most alluring way to start a program. In fact, I would argue that this is the slide, this is the screen that makes most people click for the next button as fast as they can. Now, I'm not saying to do away with objectives. Obviously, these are essential to your design process. You need to know what you're trying to achieve and what you want the learner to be able to do at the end of it all. But there's got to be some simple and better ways to do it. One of the models we'd like to use a lot is this 6-step model. We call this a 6-step learning model to help design and structure a lot of the e-learning that we create. Today we're going to focus on step 2, which is set direction. And we'll just look at 3 simple examples that you can set direction in an e-learning program that's not one of those objective screens. Now, this has some similarities to an objective screen, but what you've got here is a main page that quickly helps the learner see what it's all about. The section titled TFC, what it means, where it matters. It's not jargon, it's clear, it's to the point, it's gonna help you quickly see what's in it for me and where you wanna go. The outcomes that are down here in this section you will. Now these are not presented in a boring objective kind of way. You wanna think more salesy, think like advertising. Sell learners on the content and what they wanna get out of it. This example is another way to show direction through a menu to set some direction. You've got some simple topics here. Take it in, take me through it, top tips, take it further. Again, that's really to the point. It shows the person what's here to help them and where they might want to spend their time focusing on. And also built right into this menu are some clear expectations around time. Be respectful of your adult learners. We're grown-ups. We've got a lot of time management issues on our hands and we need to make our own decisions. If the menu helps your learners see how long something's going to take, they can decide if right now is really the right time for them to dive into it. Here's another simple menu that helps set direction in a really, I think, catchy way. It's questions. Questions are great hooks. It's going to hook the learner in, help them see right away where they might want to get started, what looks intriguing here, and where they want to go. So those are just 3 quick examples. I'm Cami Bean with Kineo. And this presentation is a quick hits presentation presented through my Kineo, an e-learning workbench for internal corporate e-learning teams. Thanks for joining today.